Hi guys, so I just got off making a few Anna Griffin videos and I kind of put some things together but not really, like when I reviewed this fantastic Sentiments stamp and die set, and then I did like the borders and the frames from the Crop at Home 4 that are available on HSN just separately. And so I had mentioned that I was afraid of these guys, the Wildflower stamps and dies. So we're going to try them out right now. So I think I'll pull some of these things together to help us make like a card. And I already have an idea that's kind of simple and hopefully, it'll help you guys out. So, I'll link these items in the description box, possibly that little shopping bag there. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. If I post this for craft day or even the day after, or I don't know when, because I have a lot of videos still to put out, it might just be a lot of videos, and that's fine too. And hopefully you'll check back on my channel and see all those. But the $7.50 craft cart is available on HSN. Of course, that's daily, so every day that you shop, you are not going to pay more than $7.50 for craft items. But every day renews, so it's not $7.50 for the whole event time. It's just $7.50 every day, and that's a better deal than when it just stacks to infinity. Oh my goodness, I don't know why they do that. No sites do that. I've never seen another site do that. But anyway. So we have these guys. I unboxed them whenever I had the haul video, and it does have sentiments, but I have my sentiments that I already cut from before. And so what I'm thinking is we're going to use maybe some of these frames. I'm going to make a card base. I have these two stamped out. So this one has purple accents. This one has the cute pink tag. Oh, maybe we do something like this. Or, I stamped in brown too, actually, now that I think of it. What if we do something like that with this bronze color? Why not? Let's make a card base real quick. Put that one to the side. Just going to grab a cream colored piece of cardstock here to make a 5x7 card base. And if you are using A2 size card or size paper, it's kind of a bummer because you have to kind of cut a lot of this away. Basically, you're going to get 7 inches from here and the 10 inches from the other side. So I'm going to trim away 1.5 inches on the 8.5 inch side. Actually, yeah, let's do it this way. It had a little nick, so I might as well use that side. 1.5 inches. And then in the other direction, we're just going to take 1 inch off. So that's 7 by 10 is what we want, right? So 1 inch off of this side, and then we'll score it at 5 inches, and that is our card base. Okay. Oopsie. 5 inches. And okay, hello, there we go. I like to try to make sure that's all nice and straight, and I can even butt it up over here. And then just give it a nice score. This is like some extra heavyweight card stock from Hobby Lobby, so it does need a scoring, not just a folding with my fingers. It's so funny. I just put these dies away because I was like, oh, I don't need them, the dies. But I do want to cut the frame, that center from this one, so I just put cuticle oil in my hands too. Okay, do you like sticking things down so that it's super flat, or when it's something like this, do you mind that this is kind of up? I kind of like that because it's lacy, so I feel like that should be kind of doing its own thing. That's just my preference. Of course, you do whatever you like. I'm gonna get this stuck down. I need to get more ATG, the one that's what's it called? Acid free. They sell 2 types of refill for this, and it's so funny because it's only like $1 more, maybe a couple bucks more. I don't know anymore because when it used to come out, when it first came out, I feel like it was like $4 or $5 more for the acid free one. But you definitely want that, right, for your photos. And somebody asked if I'm going to come back and show how I'm going to stick down my pictures in my Wildflower Meadow collection scrapbook, I guess. And I said, yeah, I would do that after everything's done. I got some CVS photos, and they are not good. I don't know if it's CVS or, obviously they're camera photos. It did upload really fast on their site, and I have a feeling they just uploaded at like the lowest quality, which is horrible. So I'm going to have to go to Costco or something like that. But they're okay, but not great. So I don't know that I can put my pictures in. But when I do that, I'm not going to stick them down completely because I figure, maybe one day or something, maybe the thing's falling apart and they just want the pictures. I'm going to use photo corners, so I need to pick some up because I haven't bought photo corners in a decade or more. So I'll be using photo corners, I think. I don't know that this matches super completely, but again, we have that. So what I want to do is, that's the other thing. Do I want to use cream color paper or white paper? I guess white, since I already did white here. Let me grab the other, just some white paper, and I'll cut it to about the size of what I think this is going to be. I think I'm going to do a stamp background, and then we'll use the die from the set to make sure it fits in there nicely. So this is, does it really need to be 5 inches? I don't know. I mean, I can do a lot smaller. Oh, actually we're cutting over here, huh? Silly girl. Yeah. So 4.5 inches by whatever's left on this paper. You know. Basically a little smaller than 5 by 7. And I want to just stamp all over. I'm just afraid, what if I miss a spot? So I guess we'll bring a stamp positioner, because it's going to be kind of front and center. And I would like a pretty pinky rose color. I don't know. I usually just do this freehand, so this is already kind of weird, but let's try these guys out. Ooh, I like that. And again, a lot of these go right back to the Wildflower collection. They're gorgeous. This guy's kind of big, but what if we go with that? Again, these are acrylic. They are nice, high quality acrylic, I will say. I mean, if you look the way it's beveled and the way it's made, and they're pretty sturdy. You know, if it had the scent of like photopolymer, you could fool me, but not really. But they seem pretty good. So I was really happy with that. With the other one, with this last design. Okay, let me grab, I don't know, let's see, like a pink color. Pink, really pink. Let me see. Oh, this one's pretty. You know, this one's really fresh. Ooh, that one's pretty. I don't know. Maybe this one. It's kind of a deeper pinky color. And this is gonna get all over, and I'm just gonna wipe it away. It's water-based ink, so it's really easy to kind of get rid of all that. Pretty cool. And that looks like that. If you think I missed something, I didn't. That's the way the stamp is. If you look at the stamp design. Sorry, I left the window open, but anyway, right here it's just like nicked out. So that's just how it is. I guess I'm gonna wipe this off every time I reposition it. That's kind of why I like going freehand, because I would just pick it up and then position it myself where I want. But maybe here. So again, just organic and free, and just wherever I think I want to stamp this. I know that flower is not really going to be touching, so I'm not going to take the time to ink that. I'm having so much fun with all of these things. I'm missing this little corner in here. I didn't push down, or I didn't ink it. We'll see. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's just open like that. This doesn't have an end. So, okay. So that's that. And I'll just continue inking, positioning, inking, whatever it is that I want. And they really do kind of nestle in really nicely with each other, like the design. And I don't know if that's on purpose, but there we go. Again, I'm really liking this acrylic. Hopefully they will stay with this. Over there at Anna Griffin. In the past I've had some that were just like stuck, they won't even come off the carrier anymore. They're just like so stuck down. But they kind of started that way, so I don't think anyone's thinking, oh, it's going to get better over time. It doesn't. Okay, so I'm just going to continue cleaning it off, positioning, inking, stamping, and I'll be back. Okay, so that last one I was just trying to position it in a way that, again, it really kind of nestles in. I love this design. That is so pretty. Okay. Now, of course, you can definitely heat emboss these things, do like gold, silver, you know, black, clear on a whatever background, then color in it, like all kinds of different ways to play with these guys. Right now I'm kind of keeping it simple by just having this background, and I don't know if I'm going to do much more, guys. So let me go get the die from this set. It makes me sad to cut any of this away, but look how pretty that is. I mean, honestly, I'm really impressed with this acrylic, and you know, I would say otherwise if it wasn't. But wow. Okay. It's nice and firm, but not so firm that it's like not stamping. It's just like good. I don't know how to explain it. Other than that, I'll be right back. I think I used this one, which I always call it the smuck border. Maybe it's not the smuck border. I don't know, but this is the one I'll need, the one right inside of that, because it fits that one. But like I mentioned in the previous video, if you watched it, you can definitely use all the other nesting dies. They're all concentric, so it's really great. And you see, I'm going to end up cutting a lot of this away. Oh, it makes me sad. But I really want more of the flowers, so maybe we'll go with like that right there. Now, if I really wanted to center it and have that, I could use that for like a shaker. You know what I'm saying? If I centered this nicely in here and made a different card from it, but that's okay. I'm going to run that through and get that cut out. Okay. That's so pretty. Be careful with that. And careful removing this. And that is the piece that I'll have right in there. And I'm just going to stick that down also. I'll go ahead and use a wet glue on this one. But again, if you like this all being flat, I would just put glue obviously all over the whole thing, and then I would put some weight on top of it, like a die cutting machine or something else, right? The platform like I normally do, and then your die cutting machine. And that would be lovely. Actually, I had like this. I don't know that matters. You know, that's going to get covered up. I kind of like it better like this. That's funny. Usually when I stamp something in a certain direction, I end up putting it down that certain direction. But I actually like this one. Opposite of what I did. So I'm going to put a little weight on that just to hold that down. And I'll be right back. And that's what I said. Put a machine, a platform. And I went and did some other things for like half an hour. You don't have to leave it there for half an hour. I just had some other things I had to take care of. That's really pretty. You like inking, I mean, you can do all that kind of stuff. I was thinking of, well, let's see. Okay, let's bring this back before I say too much, because I don't want to promise anything and then I actually have to leave to go pick up Miranda. So I saw these stickers sitting out from earlier. And again, this is the Wildflower collection, but they don't have a paper pack for that yet. So unless you've ordered the kits, like the scrapbook or something else, you may not have anything, you know, to spare, or maybe you do, right? I mean, I still had quite a few items, but I don't want to show you with those things and then be like, well, now you gotta buy this, you know, $100 kit or whatever if you like that. So, I mean, that's cute. I like that. Are all the roses covered up? Yes, they are, pretty much, right? The flowers that we had back there. I suppose I could put this off to the side more, or maybe put this one up here. That way you still see a little bit more of the flowers. Or maybe just bring this down. I hadn't thought of that. Let's see. So again, you know, I like things to be shown. I really like those images. But that's just what happens, guys. Let's see. I don't know that I really want it out here. But we could. The other thing I was thinking about is like, you know, these are like things are like these curly cues. They're not really flourishes in here. I suppose those would be like flourishes. We can try something like that and tuck it in behind. You know, there, and maybe one down here. Okay, how about this one? And then we heat and emboss it. I gotta get moving on this. Okay, let's get these going. You know, something quicker would be just to have like flowers there, but that's okay. All right, let's see. What is this? Is this a scrap of paper? It is a scrap of paper. Then I can stamp this twice. Just have two of these. I guess I don't have to have it twice, but there we go. Oh my goodness, let me get this set up and hopefully we can get this done. Shouldn't take too long because I have to go very soon here. Okay, we have this, we have this, we have this. We need our little powder so that stuff doesn't get stuck everywhere. I'm just going to do one and then the other one, and hopefully that's enough room for both of them. Now you can do this clear watermark and then use gold embossing powder, whatever colors you want. I do have gold embossing powder. Let me find it. I'll be right back. So to make it especially gold, I use a gold pigment ink. It's just a really old pigment ink I have from Crafts Companion. You know what? I should actually store it this way so the ink migrates to the top. I always have it like this, but honestly I'm going to put it this way now. And then we're going to pop this on here, just get that stamped. Really, all you want is the stickiness. Like, even if that's not super visible, the stickiness will be there, so it's okay. I mean, you can restamp it again if you like to. What I'm going to do is pour this on here. Let that pour into a little something that's going to help me out here. I'm going to go ahead and heat set that one, and then I'm going to stamp it again. You see that the gold isn't really stuck anywhere else but where I wanted it to, because I used that little embossing buddy. But I'm going to heat set that, and then I'm going to stamp it again over here, and we'll have two of them. Guys, so I have to import this back in. So funny, I put away my gold ink, but hello, I needed it for the second one, so I just grabbed it again. So to get this cut out, sorry, I'm going to go a little bit fast because my alarm just went off. We're going to take the die that goes for that one. And it is worded on here, like whose is what, so that's really nice. I want to say that there's the small floral flourish. The other one's for the large floral flourish. And I want to see how... I'm not going to eyeball that because I feel like I'm going to end up doing it wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and make an aperture. And... just a little paper here, and let's get some let's get some washi. Like I said, this isn't really for die cutting. This washi, it's very sticky. It's more for placing your paper on your excuse me, it's more for placing your paper like on your stamping platform to help you really hold it down. A lot of times it might really push in and it'd be really hard to get rid of, but I put it on the edge here because we don't care about that. Right now we're going to open this up, we're going to pop this out. If I wanted this to be gold, I would have ran it through some gold like drop shadow, but I don't. I'm just going to try to use these and let's see what happens. So we're going to open this guy up, just swing it open, and you can see where it cut, and that's what you're going to help get you in the right spot. This looks totally different, that's why. I'm like, this looks way off. It's because I was way off. There we go. Where I thought it should be placed. This is like right on the edge, so I can see it's going to cut something away at it. You know, with the heat setting, it kind of gets a little bit wonky. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try not to put that onto my heat setting. I'll stick it right here, and then this piece I do not want to stick to that. I could cut that away, but that's okay. I'm going to run one through, and then I'll run through the second one. Now I have a better idea where we ran it through, because yeah, that one was pretty delicate. I feel like if I cut it by eyeballing it, I would not have gotten it that close. Look at that. Perfect. I'll run the second one through and I'll be right back. I have to go get Miranda, so hopefully this gives you an idea of how to use these. You know, definitely aperture. I love that it's so close. I hope they're all like that. If they're all cut that way, I'm super happy with this because I really like, see what I was telling you, that blue stuff? It'll definitely tear after going through a few times. It's not really meant for die cutting. What I'm going to do is go get Miranda, and then I'll just finish putting this card together with some music over it, because I think at this point you kind of see what we're doing. And, you know, just either use the sticker or glue it down. I might stick that back in there somewhere, get some flourish on there. And I could have matched that instead of gold, like to the bronze color. I had just mentioned that I don't do a lot of heat embossing, just these basic colors. Maybe put that there. Maybe it's going to go over here. Maybe it sticks out over here, right? I don't know. But either way, I'll just kind of play with that, and that will be our card for today. There's lots of ways to play with this one. I don't want to cover up too much of the flowers, but I do like having a little something there. Anyway, alright, I will play around with that, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll have that coming up, have the images there, I'll have the links in the description box, possibly in the little shopping bag, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.